Hi guys, and welcome back to my devlog for Project Ninja, my ninja action roguelite game. I'm making a lot of improvements on my game, and today I'm going to show you a playthrough of how the game is looking at the moment. Just to let you know, I plan to release a working demo on the 7th of July. So if you want to get your hands on the demo, make sure to comment and subscribe. The first thing I made is a simple overworld map, kind of similar to the ones that you get in Super Mario World or Donkey Kong. Now bear in mind, this is at the moment just programmer art. Once the game is more fleshed out, the art would be 100 times better. I made it so that every red circle is a level that has not been yet completed, and every green circle is a level that you have completed. And bear in mind, all the levels here are procedurally generated, apart from the mini boss and the final boss. And by the way, the FB that you're seeing on screen represents the room where the final boss is. And this is the final level. Now I'll run the game and show you how the game plays. So to start a level, you press space on the keyboard or the button A on your controller. So I'm using the controller at the moment, so let's press A. Now to help players ease in to the game, the level starts small with just a few enemies. The goal of level progression is to defeat all the enemies. So let's do that. So you probably notice a slow motion effect once you're near an object or enemy. You can think of this as Spider-Man's spider senses, or in this case ninja sense. It gives you a window of opportunity to avoid damage, and it looks pretty cool as well, you have to admit. Whenever you take damage, a small UI screen spawns into the middle, showing how many lives you have remaining. What happens is, if you lose all of the lives, you have to start from the beginning. And I purposely designed it like this. The idea is you get points for defeating enemies, and using these points there would be a skill tree where you can spend your points to upgrade certain mechanics. Being a ninja, such mechanics I'm thinking of is the ability to shoot shurikens, and the ability to use a katana or a sword when enemies are nearby or within the sort of ninja sense range that we were talking about earlier. Once you defeat an enemy, you probably notice those red squares that are floating around and going towards you. Those are the in-game currency for now, and once they make contact with the player, a number spawns just above it, showing how much coins or currency you have at the moment. And once all the enemies are gone, this white portal appears, which you have to go to in order to progress to the next level. Eventually, the more you progress, the stages or levels become bigger and bigger. So let's fast forward to the bigger levels. These are one of the bigger levels, which I think looks a lot more nicer. I'm thinking, well, considering to just scrap the smaller levels at the beginning and just stick with the bigger levels with modified difficulty, as in they will be a lot easier at first, then they'll increase in difficulty at later stages. So for this alpha build, I'm mainly concentrating on the main mechanic of the grappling hook and the controls. And in the future I might, as in post alpha, I might introduce new mechanics. I want to find out from feedback if the grappling hook mechanic is good, whether it's too fast, whether it's forgiving or unforgiving, etc. Now I'll show you the mini boss level that I've been working on, as well as a cracking tune made by Hiksu, who's an absolutely awesome composer. Link in the description. That just goes round and round. The music is by a very talented composer called Hiksu. If you hit it spawns these little blocks that And when you get to the overworld, the music starts to slowly fade away, which is quite cool. Now let me show you the boss level. So you can classify this as a sort of dragon serpent. And sometimes it shoots out laser full of blobs. Once you hit it a couple of times, it switches position to the other side. So that's my game in a nutshell. If you like what you see here and would like to support me, like and subscribe to my channel for more great content. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, play games, and I will see you in the next devlog.